Hey, call me Shape. And today we're covering the Joy Taylor scandal. This one's from THPP. Let's get right into it.
The Joy Taylor fiasco has taken over the internet. I don't wish none of the people at Fox Television strife, but what I want to say is this, because this is something that needs to be addressed. If you hire 5 trained soldiers, their job is to protect things. They've been trained to protect things. They are professionals at their job. If you hire them to protect your house, you got 5 trained soldiers guarding your house. They know what they're doing from experience at the workplace and in the field. You can pretty much bank on them getting the job done. Listen to this. If you put a in the house, everything gonna fall apart. Everything gonna fall apart. If you put a woman who will sleep with 2 guys who know each other in that house that the men have been so good and efficient at protecting, that house gonna fall apart. Guaranteed. If a woman will sleep with 2 guys who know each other, she could destroy a nation. She could destroy a nation. This is the power of a whore. She is going to disrupt every bit of training, all the professionalism, everything. If you had a town full of 100 people, productive people, they build the town up. They have turned this town into something to be proud of. Put 3 whores in that town, they'll destroy that town. They will destroy that town. A whore is the same thing as a virus. It's the exact same thing. Men and women who work together in a workplace are going to fall apart if you put a whore in the middle of those men.
I am a fan of anarchy and interesting, so I'm not upset about it at all. Balls fixes everything. I prefer brains over balls, but that's just me. But balls, Paul. I'm built for softness and good times and prosperity. I'm not built for hard times and adversity. Nice guys, huh? Nice guys finished last.
They definitely finished last. It's funny. This is funny. So Joy Taylor apparently slept her way to the top, right? I never heard of her before, so I was kind of a little hesitant to do this video. But it's everywhere, right? It's everywhere. And I want to make sure I deliver you guys these news, right? So apparently, this girl who is the sister of a Hall of Famer, NFL Hall of Famer. I don't know the guy. I don't even know her. I don't watch football, by the way. I'm sorry. I watch boxing. She got this job through sleeping her way through the top, through connections, I guess you could say, sleeping with the boss to get certain jobs. And now they're being sued by a woman who's accusing them of inappropriate sexual behavior. So, sexual misconduct. Let's see what else they got to say.
I'm not built for hard times and adversity. Nice guys, huh? Nice guys finished last.
The 42-page, that's right, 42-page suit names several defendants, including Fox Sports Executive Vice President Charlie Dixon and even host Joy Taylor. Faraji alleges Dixon grabbed her buttocks at a birthday party, and when she relayed the encounter to Taylor, the Fox host allegedly told her to, quote, get over it, end quote.
I took it a step further, as I always do, and I dubbed them princess boys because clearly they want the princess treatment.
Why? It's so much
Am I
complicated.
doing
It's
it
like
right?
this. No, it's
Allegedly, Miss Taylor was smashing the big boss.
Times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
I guess he might be the horniest man in America, huh?
And being a woman of substance and means, I can provide that.
Substance and means. No, being a woman of means, no substance. Okay, if you got princess boys, and this is the men that you're gonna appeal to women when you become a boss babe like her. She's a boss babe because she slept with the boss. But now she's upset that she's getting princess boys. She's projecting. Why are you upset that you're getting beta men? Take care of them, girl. You got the money now. You got the bag.
Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Yeah, we co-host, but this is your show, so I owe you a little gratitude. But Joy better not ask me. I mean, Joy, my girl, but Joy better not ask me when I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Joy cool, but we go, you know.
My turn! It is. You told me it was my turn.
You can talk all that you want to, yell and scream. You
Okay,
lost.
it is my turn.
You lost the game.
I want to pay my debt.
You gonna let me talk, Ocho? It's my turn.
Now, there's things that I want in exchange for taking care of a princess boy.
But truly, in the sports industry, I do not know anyone that is more impressive in every way, shape, or form than the one and only Joy Taylor.
I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host, Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in? It's hard to do, and Joy, you have done it, so congratulations. Looking forward to working with you.
Miss Taylor, again, uses her sexuality.
Yeah, she knows exactly how hard it is. She knows apparently 500 times. Was that like a real clip of like the lawsuit or the lawyer in court when he said 500 times? That's crazy, yo. This girl, she knows the mission. She completed the mission.
Get on a show. Miss Taylor asked Miss Faraji to meet her for lunch in Beverly Hills. Arrived, she found Miss Taylor with a man, Emmanuel Ocho. Miss Taylor confirmed and explained she wanted Mr. Ocho to eventually recommend her on the show Speak for Yourself.
If Joy Taylor is able to sleep her way to the top and be able to get on both shows, not because of her talent, not because of her merit, but because of her pretty privilege and her willingness, if true, allegedly to open up her legs to men, and in order to be able to get her position, then y'all should be ashamed for even trying to be equal to men in that way, because that's something that we'll never be able to do. You want our privilege, you want us to be able to share our resources, you want equal work for equal pay. Well, what kind of equal work does she put in order to be able to get her position?
Shower sex is one of the most overrated, romanticized experiences you could ever have. 69 is like a seesaw in hell. You're either choking or bored, and no one's really enjoying the ride.
Can we just keep it?
Whoa. I'm telling you, girls just telling themselves. She's remembering all the vivid sexual experiences she had with her boss, right? Who probably wasn't a very attractive man. I don't know. I don't know these people. I'm just heard of her myself. But this is just a relationship thing, talking about like how men and women work in the workplace. So when she says that she don't like shower sex, when she says that she doesn't like 69 and these different things, what I hear from her is that she didn't like it with the people she did it with, right? So she told on herself that she had to sleep with ugly, you know what I'm saying, for the position. You feel me? And if she slept with the pool boy, she would have had a way different experience. Way different experience, you know? Like I remember this one girl I used to talk to. Right after we just did it in the shower, you know, she came out, she's like, oh, that was amazing, you know? And she never normally compliments me, so I was just like looking at her like, okay, you know, all right, you get a little better, girl, you can tell the truth, because a lot of girls don't want to boost up your ego about it. But if she could enjoy that, like, you know what I'm saying, that was like, you know, obviously I'm in my 30s at the time, probably early 30s or whatever, you know, if she could enjoy that because I'm fit, you know what I'm saying, and I'm strong, you feel me, then how come you can't enjoy that? Should be the exact same thing for you. So it's nothing wrong with the shower. It's just wrong with the participant you got. You got a part. This is how you know a woman has slept her way to the top. When she talks about not enjoying, you know what I'm saying, her intimacy. Of course you don't enjoy it. You did it for a position. And again, this is something that is unequal in men and women. Men, we can't do this. I can't sleep my way to the top. I got to work for everything I have, right? One, because I don't have any female bosses. Right? So it's not like there's a female boss to sleep with. Two, not like there's any attractive female bosses. I mean, some are. At my gym, we have attractive female bosses because, you know, I work at a gym. Which, by the way, they just sent me an email. I was in the gym 327 days last year. Yeah, amazing. So I like working at the gym. That means I'm always going to be in the gym. Anyway, the point is, men, we can't do this, right? So women, they talk about equality, 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 equality. We're unequal in this way. We can't sleep our way to the top. You've never, ever, 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 ever heard of a man who slept his way to the top. Ever. Name one. Name one. You feel me? Maybe those Abercrombie and Fitch boys, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we don't even know who they are, so clearly they didn't get to the top. They might have been the bottom. You feel me? Anyway, those are just jokes. Those are just jokes. The point is, you know, this is always going to exist in the workplace with men and women. We have to accept it. It's just like we have to accept that the women are going to always have this unfair advantage. I don't think every girl does this. Okay, so let me speak clearly. But it's an opportunity that doesn't exist for men. Okay? And I'm okay with that. I accept it. I accept that women have to use, you know what I'm saying, you know, what they got to work with, you know, in order to protect and provide for themselves. So, hey, I understand it. But Joy Taylor, you got to understand this, baby girl. You're upset about the men with the princess treatment. You're dating beta men. These are the only kind of men. Girls need to understand. Look at Joy Taylor. She's a boss babe, but she had to sleep with a bunch of men she didn't want to sleep with. Probably a bunch of Harvey Weinstein looking type dudes. And she's all grossed out about intimacy now, where she don't even want to do it in the bathroom, do it in the bedroom. She's grossed out by it now. So I'm saying that to say, you know, that's the consequence for her in this scenario to be a boss babe, using your pretty privilege to get ahead in life. Right? You know, all you girls that want to be IG models and you want to be these type of visible, I guess you could say, figures, public figures if you want, showing displaying your body, you got to understand what comes with that. You know, some men are uncomfortable with their wife or marrying a woman whose body is all over the internet. You feel me? You know, I think girls, they reserve that for yourself. You know, it's so valuable. Yeah, you could sleep your way to the top, but why don't you sleep your way to the top for a husband, right? Keep your legs closed and get a good husband. How about that? Right? Women, it's just the way it is in the world, right? Men, we have brute force and strength. We have, we're rational thinkers, right? We're good leaders. We have emotional intelligence. And this is why we have ruled the world. You know, it's a man's world, right? It's a man's world for a reason because we are competent. It's by competence. It's not just through tyranny. You know, everyone thinks men are in charge because of tyranny. No. The reality of it is there's evil men everywhere, and so good men are the ones that stop evil men. So this is why men rule the world, because we got to, you know what I'm saying, protect what we value. And how can we value a woman behaving like this? Okay? So I'm glad you got the bag. That's the lesson you get, right? You got the bag. You're the boss babe now. But you only get beta men. And was it really worth it? To have a bunch of money, being able to not take answers, like, you know what I'm saying, have to answer to nobody but your boss. You feel me? And, you know, now you have your love life is kind of boring, uninteresting. You say you're choking, you feel like you're on seesaw and you're not having fun. That sounds awful. I would hate if a girl described my encounters with her like that. I would be really, 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 really insecure. Yo. Oh my God. Sometimes I feel like this is the only thing working for me. Slinging that thing, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I could go on and on about this, but ultimately, this is one of the points where the double standard. There's a double standard, you know what I'm saying? Women can get away with this, but I guess not. Maybe not. They're being sued for it, so let's see what happens. Either way, like this video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you over there.